Hello everyone. Today I want to answer a question that someone asked me recently about publishing. Now using org mode, you can publish a blog, and this is on top of what you can anyways do when it comes to exporting. Using org mode, you can convert any org file to a nice beautiful HTML document using Control-C, Control-E, and then you can press, I believe, small h, and it will actually create a file, HTML file. Export, right? But you can actually configure and tell your org mode to convert all the org files if you want from a specific directory, and then publish everything as a nice HTML. And that is what I'm doing here. This particular site, ravi.pro, it is live, by the way. And by the way, I host this site using GitLab. I don't really pay for the hosting because it is HTML. And on this site, I just have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Not even JavaScript, or at least on this one. Now this is wonderful, right? Now, if you look at the blog index, I have various blogs, and these blogs are nothing but org files. So this is of course one file which is getting published or republished from my Emacs. Now, I do have a lot of other notes that I don't really want to publish for a variety of reasons. Maybe those notes are not good enough, or maybe I have some other plans. And if you want within a particular file, you can actually have this particular option that you can use on top called Exclude Tags. And all the tags that you mention here, like right now it is no export, but whatever tags you mention here, that particular subtree with that particular tag will not be published. This is also wonderful. But what if you want to exclude the whole file? And the simple way of doing it is you can actually include something like this. Like for example, this particular file, if I show you my my file list here, and I'll probably increase the size of this. So if I show you this particular file, it is called as mastering org mode emacs.draft.org. Now let me show you my Emacs configuration, and it's a very simple and it's a simple thing, right? It's a simple configuration. So this is my Emacs home, which is portable, by the way, because I keep my Emacs home is not really pointing to my home directory. It is basically my own custom Dropbox folder, which I know I have to move to SyncThing, but it is still on Dropbox. My Emacs configuration, by the way, I have like here folders, like for example, ravi.pro is a folder which has those org files, and the same folder is getting converted or published as a proper HTML file within this folder called projects. So this is basically the output. Like here I have 3 folders. Now if I show you my Emacs configuration, and I think I have shown this before few times, the main thing that I wanted to talk about today is this particular part. So when you're doing a publishing, basically there is a command for publishing your site, in case you want to publish a site using org mode. And that particular command can of course be customized, and that is what I have done here. And the main thing is that you can actually tell your Emacs in this particular org publish project a list that please exclude. So basically you can configure things like, base directory, like from where you are picking up your org files. Then of course you have the publishing directory, and whether you want to do it recursively or not. And this is the main thing. And by the way, you're actually telling it what exactly you want to do here. For example, if you're talking about org, you are basically talking about org HTML publish to HTML, right? This is something that we have to do because we are trying to convert HTML from org. But if you're talking about images, you just need to use this function called org publish attachment, because we just need to copy it straight away. Now, if you look at the exclude part here, this is where we are telling org mode that please exclude any file. Of course, we are using this regular expression here, I believe. It is a regular expression, right? That, please exclude anything with the file name that has draft anywhere, like .draft and .org. If it is, then of course it will not be included. So it's a simple thing. And the great thing is that whenever I start writing a note, and I know that that particular note will be slightly bigger, or it's too rough to be shared with everyone, or maybe I'm too embarrassed about it, that don't look at my notes. So I just name it as draft, and when I'm ready to publish it, I just rename it. And there are other static site generators. I know I have tried Hugo. I have tried, I believe, I think Hugo. And I believe you can do something similar in Grav as well, where Grav is not really a static site generator. It is more about a flat file based CMS. But in Hugo, I believe you can use somewhere on top the status. I forgot actually, it has been a while. So it is of course something similar, but in this case we are just relying on the file name using exclude. And this is something that I thought I'll probably share with all of you, because I'm sure you want to do it. You want to know how to do it. And it's a simple thing to do, by the way. I mean, if you read the org modes publishing documentation, you'll find it. And that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.